Disclaimer. The following is a non-profitable sequel. This video is about Devil May Cry 2, which is known to be very mid and very cringe. Do not try it at home. It can be fatal to the faint of heart. Viewer discretion is mandatory. Click off if you feel like not waking up the following day or you have a weak mind. No, seriously, I care about your mental health more than retention.
So yeah, remember when I said I will be getting through all 5 Devil May Cry games? Yeah, I've been done with 1 for like, let's say like 3 weeks ago now. And yeah, let's move on to 3, shall we?
Nope.
Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, I have to go through the second game?
Nope.
Oh, I actually don't have to go through because it's so bad? Well, that's really bad. That's, you know what's bad? It's too bad. Real fucking bad. You know why? I'm fucking done. I'm done with the second game. Yes, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, I played through Devil May Cry 2. Well, just the Dante portion, because screw this motherfucker Lucia, whatever her name is. I don't care. I've been through a roller coaster of bad decisions. It started with playing Devil May Cry 2. Probably started with, you know, deciding to play all 5 games. But, you know, it is what it is. I said it, and I gotta stick with it, you know? So yeah, this game is supposedly a sequel to the baby doll that is Devil May Cry 1, which is low-key Devil May Cry 1 is a hidden gem. And I feel like everyone should get to experience it a little bit. Or, you know, at least watch, you know, the cutscenes. Cutscenes are pretty good. The lore is very, very interesting. Now, this game, number 2, is a shit show. It's a shit fire. I'd say it's worse than Spider-Man 3. Genuinely the worst game I've ever played ever. And, well, here's why. And I only played through half of the game to call this by far the worst game. This video will just be me explaining not the game or the story because there's no story to be told. So in pure fighting game fashion, I will be going off pure vibes. Like, just my experience in this grueling, uninspiring shit show that is Devil May Cry 2.
Till next time, son of Sparta.
But till next time. That's not what I expected. No quips, no nothing, dude. Like, it's a little too serious for my taste. So yeah, off the bat, I'll just summarize this story in minutes. Hopefully in minutes. It's gonna be my first try trying to do this. Well, let's try. Go to this timestamp for basically everything else. This will be quick. Oh. So the story starts in a museum or some shit, and where he met this new character called Lucia, and Dante drops by and says, and essentially talks to this granny. Actually, no. Dante just walks up to people and he just looks at them menacingly. He's too good to talk to people now, apparently. I don't know. Maybe that's character development from the last game. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. Like, genuinely, I gotta look up to with what's happening with Dante, bro. Like, this guy speaks like he had to be paid to do so because this guy barely opens his mouth. Anyway, yeah, this granny just dumps exposition on some random guy trying to be a god by collecting 3 items no one cares about. And you spend the whole game just going around cities, castles, buildings, and stuff. And we meet this guy who wanted to become a god. We fight him twice, and this guy dies. And Dante, being Dante that he is, this girl Lucia wants to die now because she's a devil apparently. And Dante said, you know what, devils never cry. Except this one is
I'm expendable.
brother, Dante
You don't
is
need to
immortal.
worry about me. I'm happy if I can die like a human.
No. Devils never cry.
This one didn't pay off like the last game. Even after killing the guy, he still breaks loose and, well, hell itself breaks loose again, just like the first game. Then there's this final boss thing that I had to fight and go through, and yeah. So yeah, the gameplay. This game is literally just Devil May Cry 1 with an attempt to improve, and it's a terrible attempt. Like they tried to do lock-on system that's tighter, but it was too tight. Like you're forced to lock on and you're fighting multiple enemies and sometimes bosses. It's also like a random lock on. Sometimes I had to hit a specific thing, like those energy orbs, and I can't because I had to kill all these enemies and I really didn't want to. So yeah, here's to hoping that you can lock off in the next game. There's like a new system where you can theoretically customize your double trigger. Like you can make it so it can either make you fly or move faster. And by collecting these power-ups around the map through these missions, which I did not do, it just kind of randomly happens. And yeah, the missions are just the same as the last game, except more boring, more objective based. Just point A to point B, and straight up that's it. They completely like didn't do any of the. They introduced like new types of enemies and all that. They just kind of appear and shit, and there's no introduction. So yeah, the bosses are the same as well. Like they kind of just happen. Like they just randomly appear with a big health bar, and you kind of have to fight them for longer, and there's nothing special about them. Again, like I guess the only thing special was the last boss, which is basically all the bosses that you have fought against in the last game. And then there's this spark, which is well, you know, the sludge monster from the last game. Yeah, it's like that, but with every other boss, like attack pattern wise, it's like Kaguya from Naruto Storm 4, except Naruto Storm 4 did it better, you know. This one sucked, and I already been through all of this. And the last boss was this weird yellow guy that's like on fire. So yeah, you just had to fight Johnny Storm in this game. You beat him, and you kind of just drive off into hell. There's no context for that. It just happened.
Find him?
The game ends there without any context. Like, this game, I was questioning my whole journey throughout this game. Like, what's happening? What's going on? Why am I doing this? I don't know why. I kind of forgot already, and I didn't care. But that's not my job anymore, is it? I gave this game a chance. There was really no saving it. Many people told me, even my fateful comment section said to skip this game, but I didn't listen. I really wish I did. It could have been playing Peak, but I chose to spend my summer vacation to play a below mid atrocious game. But hey, I'm done. And we can all move on to something much more worthwhile. So yeah, trying to get through the game is not worth it. I would not recommend playing this under any circumstance. I played just so I can say I played all the original Devil May Cry games when I'm done with all this. So yeah, if you somehow suffered through my rant, thanks for watching, I guess. And I understand if you subscribed after all this. I won't lie. This is bad. But you know what's not bad? Yes, we're finally at the end of the trilogy. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys on the next one.